In here to the Truth Serum. You just listened to the Deion Sanders postgame press conference here for the season finale for the Colorado Buffaloes. They fall this afternoon at Kansas State. Final score 24-14. Quarterback Juju Lewis did not play. Caden Salter got the start. So a rough season for the Buffaloes, and Coach Prime comes to an end. 3-9 record, but it looks like they have a promising quarterback in Juju Lewis, and he was able to not play today, so this was the redshirt year, so it does not count against his college eligibility. Thank you for watching. Like the video, subscribe to the channel.